we are back with another Prize Picks video. Got kind of a combo one for us in this one. Going to be talking Monday Night Football with the Lions and the Raiders. Got 2 picks for you guys on that game. Then we're going to be talking MLB with the World Series tonight. I got 2 more picks in that one. And then I do have an additional NBA pick that I found and couldn't really resist keeping that from you guys. So going to have 5 picks in this one. If you're looking for more content and more picks, I did drop an NBA exclusive video a little bit earlier today, so go check that out for 6 more picks. And then you can kind of mix and match, those picks with these picks with your own picks to make, your ultimate betting slip for tonight. And hopefully we find some success. But if you're new to this channel and you like this content, definitely go ahead and subscribe. We've been ripping out, daily videos, sometimes multiple videos a day like today when we got a lot of stuff going on. And leave the video a like, comment down below if you're going to tail these picks, if you hate one of these picks. I like to hear anything in the comments down below. But let's keep grinding. Almost at 2,000 subscribers, just absolutely crazy. Just over a month on YouTube, about a month and a week now. So just going to continue, and yeah, let's jump right into the board. For this one, again, we're going to start with Monday Night Football. We got Raiders and Lions, with the Raiders being 7-point underdogs. So I'm going to start with Jacoby Myers and go to the game script here and go to his receiving yards at 61.5. Now, if you got this receptions line, oh, it looks like it is back down to 5. So I'm going to go with this. This just bumped to 5.5, but I really like it at 5. If you see it at 5.5, maybe look at his receiving yards, but I'm really liking his 5.0 receptions line. A lot of push potential and potential to go over. But let's just open up his page. We can now go to his receptions line again. You can see at this 4.5 mark, it's at -150, but with the DVig odds, they're giving it -203. So really, really, really liking it to go over. He's gone over in 5 of the 6 games. Garoppolo is back, and they're going up against a defense that doesn't allow much on the ground. So we'll see how effective Josh Jacobs is against this team, against this Lions team. So if they want to, keep it close, get some yardage, looks like they're going to have to do it through the air. And Myers has almost rivaled Devontae Adams in terms of targets this year. So I'm liking the value on Myers. Again, this extremely good push potential. I think he goes over as he has in 5 of these 6 games. So Myers at 5.0 is something I'm really, really liking. If this does get bumped to 5.5, I would probably pivot to the receiving yards. But either way, I think Myers is really involved today. And if they find themselves down, maybe in a close game, they'll be slinging that ball and trying to get, catch back up and favoring the pass. So Jacoby Myers at 5.0 receptions, really, really loving that. On the other side of this game script, we're going to go to Gibbs. No David Montgomery today, so we're going to go over his 71.5 rushing yards. And let's go check out his page real quick. Like we said, though, Lions are 7-point favorites, so Gibbs should be, relied on down the stretch if they are up, and just try not to turn the ball over. Let's go to his rushing yards here. I know a lot of people are attacking his receiving yards as well. I just like the value on his rushing yards altogether. You could look at the combo. You could look at his fantasy score, but I think he has a good day, like he usually does without Montgomery in the lineup. We're seeing rushing yards at 72.5. This is at 71.5 on PrizePicks. So we got some, positive EV here, even on the 72.5. So really liking that. DVig odds are giving us -139. He's gone over this. This is a game that David Montgomery didn't play versus Atlanta. So really liking that spot for him in a game that Detroit was up. So in terms of game script, something similar to what we might see today. And going up against the Raiders defense that does allow a lot of yards on the ground at 129 per game. That's ranked 25th, so, definitely bottom tier of the league. But yeah, just really liking Gibbs in this spot. Kind of both these combo picks are hoping that the Lions are up in this game and that they favor the run game down the stretch, while the Raiders favor the passing game. So that's going to be the 2 picks for Monday Night Football. And now let's jump into some MLB real quick. So going to be actually leaning on some hot bats, kind of keep it going in this postseason. First guy we're going to be talking about is Corey Seager. I'm going to go to his hitter fantasy score. This is something that projections and Vegas are actually really liking. I have a projection model that I use that shows a Vegas line or like Vegas projection, I guess, Vegas lines, and they have it higher than this, much higher actually at like 9.5 or something. And then they also have a projection model that's showing very similar or numbers or whatever, 9.5. So very high or much higher than the 7.5 that we're getting on PrizePicks. But let's just go check out what he's been doing if you haven't been keeping up with Seager so far in the postseason. All right, he tied game one with a 2-run bomb, I think, or maybe it was just a solo hit. Home run in the bottom of the 8th or something, or 9th maybe even. I think it was bottom of the 9th when the Rangers took game one. So really liking his odds in game 3. Had kind of an off game last time, but we're going to over his fantasy score. We can see his over 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs line is already, it's plus 115, which is not that bad for a hits, runs, RBI line at 2.5. So his fantasy score is looking really good. His past 20 games, he's gone over this 3 or 6 of the 20 games, but we're really looking at the last 10, which is most of the postseason here for the past 10. But a lot of these games that he's only getting these 2 hits or 1 RBI or whatever, he's still hitting his fantasy score. So I'm really liking him in this spot. He goes up against Brandon Pfaadt, who's been really good in the postseason, but against right-handed batters or right-handed pitchers, he hits even a little bit better. While Pfaadt pitches just a tiny bit better as well. But I'm riding the hot bat of Corey Seager and riding with him in confidence today. So 7.5 fantasy score. Maybe he gets one over the fence again, and that would be no sweat for us. But liking him as well. Let's go to Marte. If he can show up. Ketel Marte, 1.5 hits, runs, or RBIs. You could look at his fantasy score here as well, but I'm just liking the hits, runs, RBIs just because that's what I'm liking. Let's go check out his page real quick. Marte. He has a 16-game postseason hitting streak right now. That's the best in the league history or something, which is crazy. Whenever you're beating a record in baseball, you're doing something right. But last 10 games, as you can see, he's gotten a hit in at least one of these games, at least one hit in all of these games. But 7 of the last 10, he's absolutely crushed this hits, runs, RBIs line. So I'm, again, riding the hot bat of Ketel Marte on the other side of things. Going up against Max Scherzer, too, who has not been doing good at all in this postseason. Marte has going up against Scherzer specifically, 6 at-bats. Looks like he's 1 for 6 against him. But in terms of right-handed pitching as a whole, I don't think he takes too much of a hit. Yeah, he's not the best against right-handed pitching, but I don't think we see much of Scherzer anyway. And in terms of the bullpen, he's gone over in 6 of the 8 games against the Rangers this year. So I'm really liking his odds, and so are the projections. So Ketel Marte and Seager are going to be our combo for MLB. And then for that extra NBA pick that I was really liking, let's go over there real quick and grab that. But NBA, let's go to Gordon Hayward. Someone I took early in the year, the first few games, and he's absolutely crushed it for us. His rebounds line's at 4.5. He's, again, kind of like Michael Porter Jr. has been crushing this line. His assist line's at 4.5 as well. He got 7 assists in his first game, 4 in his next one. We know he's a facilitator as well. I'm actually just going to go to his combo here at 9.0. I think he could get the rebounds himself, but I also, love the idea of him getting 5 or more assists. So definitely look at his rebounds, definitely look at his assists. Probably his rebounds line I think is a little bit better, but I'm really liking the combo here. But that's going to do it for this video. For Monday Night Football, we got Jacoby Myers over 5.0 receptions. We got Jamar Gibbs over 71.5 rushing yards. For the MLB tonight, we got Corey Seager and Ketel Marte. Going to kind of ride the hot bats of those guys and hope they continue it in the World Series here. And then Gordon Hayward is kind of the extra NBA pick here to get it to a 5-man flex at 9.0 rebounds and assists. So let's go ahead and lock that in. That will do it for this one. Stay tuned. Obviously, tomorrow we got Taco Tuesday, so should be a good profit day for everyone. And I'll try to get the NBA video out a little bit earlier tomorrow, so you guys can see that, even more people can see it. So that will do it for this one. Hopefully we make a lot of money tonight with Monday Night Football. We got World Series, NBA. We even have NHL, just something I'm not personally into just yet, but I'm learning every single day. So NHL videos and NHL Vans, those are coming in the future. So let's make some money tonight. That's going to do it. Peace out.